There was a training montage in Rocky, and there was no song. So I prepared about a minute and a half using, don't forget, it was a very sad movie. The guy was a loser. So to begin the training montage, I used that. And I went into the same dreary little tune, but with a beat. The director, John Travolta, says, you know, if we could only say something. What do you mean say something? He says, well, you know, he's jumping around at the thing. It's like he's gonna fly.
Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel.
The Thomas Crown Affair produced a great song by Marilyn and Alan Bergman and Michel Legrand called The Windmills of Your Mind.
Like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Norman Jewison, the director, wanted the song to be in counterpoint to this very wealthy playboy.
Keys that jingle in your pocket, words that jangle in your head. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that you said?
You could see when the McQueen character was flying this glider that he was very grim. And he wanted us to, with the song, to underline the anxiety the character was feeling at that moment.
Like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Thank heaven for little girls. For little girls get bigger every day.
Thank heaven for little girls, my God, to see Chevalier just toss that off with all the charm that he possessed.
Those little eyes so helpless and appealing, one day will flash and send you crashing through the ceiling.
With that twinkle in his eye. And you knew that he'd seen a great many little girls come and go in his life, I'm sure.
Thank heaven for little.
Flashdance, Jennifer Beals. Here was this working class girl from the wrong end of town, and she had to go in for the audition.
Can you start again?
And I remember it was like Judgment at Nuremberg. They're all sitting there very stiff. And those stiff people were looking at her, and you're going, how the hell does she win them over?
No matter how cool you think you are, you will find yourself, if that song comes on in the radio, in your house going, what a feeling. What a feeling.
Shall we dance?
1, 2, 3, and.
On a bright cloud of music, shall we fly?
1, 2, 3, and.
In The King and I, when this uptight sort of school mom English teacher comes in contact with the King of Siam, they're obviously in love, and these two, not only people, but these two worlds collide.
On the clear understanding that this kind of thing can happen.
Shall we dance?
Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
Richard Rodgers was the best at getting into his characters and writing songs that were so character-driven. I mean, that is the King of Siam, and we're gonna dance, and that's the way it is.
Goldfinger, he's the man with the Midas touch.
The key to that song was Shirley Bassey, who's a marvelous artist. She has a very strong voice, and she enunciates Goldfinger. Finger.
Goldfinger, pretty girl, beware of this heart of gold.
Shirley Bassey killed him with Goldfinger, but you know, you have to give John Barry some credit, because you know that Bond music when you first hear it.
My parents had an extensive record collection. I remember that song being on several of the recordings that we had. And I would probably have to place Summertime in my top 10 of greatest standards ever written.
I did my first recital for my church when I was 4 years old, and I sang Summertime. And it's been with me, it's been a part of my life for all of that time.
Give me my boy.
The song Fame was actually more popular than the movie.
Baby, look at me.
That song was so internationally loved that when we did a series based on the film, it went around the globe, and it was really about that music.
My music. Lunatic stole my taste.
It really, really did capture the sense of spontaneity that happens when you just are compelled to dance when you hear that kind of music.
Like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Thank heaven for little girls.
He's the man with the Midas touch.
Fish are jumping and the cotton is
Up next, songs from Barbra Streisand, Bette Midler, and Marlon Brando when we return.